home workout. This workout today we're going to be doing is a baseline workout. A baseline workout is just that. It's finding your baseline of fitness, okay? So we're going to go through some foundational movements today that I feel that are a good foundation for any exercise or any program you want to do moving forward, okay? So we're going to be going through about 6 different exercises to test your level of fitness, okay? We're doing each exercise for 1 minute at a time, all right? And your goal today is to complete all of these exercises for that full duration of that minute. Once you're done, get a piece of paper, get a pen, or get your phone out, and I want you to record how many reps you achieved within that time frame, okay? You can always come back to this in the next, I would say, 4 to 8 weeks to retest and figure out if you've improved upon that baseline in your level of fitness. The great thing about doing tests like this is because sometimes in our fitness journey, the scale will not move, okay? You will not notice changes, but other measurable things have changed, such as your strength and your workouts. So it's nice to have other tools in your toolbox to look and compare and look back and see how have I gained progress, even if it doesn't look like it has happened on the scale, which I know a lot of people can get discouraged about. So that's why we do, that's why this is another reason why to choose things that are measurable with our workouts, okay? So not just the scale, but also workouts. All right, so the first exercise that we're gonna do is just jumping jacks, okay? Your goal is to go for 1 minute and getting as many jumping jacks as you possibly can within that time frame. Try not to stop and do your very best, okay? We're gonna be doing them together, so don't worry, you and I are gonna go through this all together. We're gonna go from 1 minute on for one exercise, and then we'll take a 30-second rest between each and every exercise, okay? All right, so starting with our jumping jacks, we're gonna go for 1 minute. Make sure you're breathing throughout it, your core is nice and tight. If you'd like to modify today, you can step out and bring it back together, step out and bring it back together, okay? Just like this. All right, we're gonna go for 1 minute. Ready? Let's go. Time. Good work. Rest. Now, record your time on a piece of paper and your phone. Make sure you write the date down. Write the exercise and your reps. We're gonna rest 1 minute, and then we're gonna move to the next exercise. So same moving, your heart rate should be up, just like mine is. You feel breathless. Stay moving around, walking around to let your heart rate come back down. Okay, so exercise number 2 is gonna be squats. Squat is a great strength exercise, okay? And finding that foundation of proper form is important once we start adding that load of weights, okay? So you're gonna open up your feet, hip distance apart, or about shoulder distance apart. Now, your toes can be neutral, or they can be slightly externally rotated, your preference. Hands to the chest. We're gonna drop it down parallel to the ground, squeeze it back up. Let's keep going. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Now make sure there's equal pressure between both feet as you sit back and down and you squeeze up and through. Okay, nice and strong. Almost there. Keep pushing out. 10 seconds. And time. Good work. Stop and record your time of how many squats you just did. We'll rest 1 minute, then we'll move to our next exercise. Stay walking around, moving, and take small sips of water. All right, for our third exercise, we're gonna be coming down to the mat. We're gonna be going into some push-ups, okay? Yes, I know, push-ups, everyone's favorite, okay? So push-ups, you can do these from your knees or from your toes. If you're coming down onto the knees, make sure you're shifting your body weight forward over the wrists. Your fingers are spread wide and your elbows are gonna go back and down towards the hips, okay? Your core is nice and tight, your abs are firm, and your elbows angle back towards the hips rather than wide, all right? So do your very best to come parallel and back up. Let's go. If you're coming up on the toes, no lagging in your tummy. If you get tired, I just want you to hold plank position and then keep going when you're ready. Almost there, 15 seconds. Keep pushing it out, you can do it. Keep going, don't stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Yes, my triceps are burning. Are yours? Good. You know you're doing it right. Okay, so we're gonna stay down on our mat for the next exercise. So you can come on down. All right. Okay, so this next exercise we're going to perform, you guys, is going to be some sit-ups or crunches. Now with the sit-ups, you're going to come all the way up. With crunches, you're just doing tiny little crunches where you're lifting your head and shoulders off the mat. So I'm going to show you here. Come on down to your back, okay? Cup your hands behind your ears. Push your lower back into the floor first, okay, by tilting your pelvis where there's no space. Inhale here, exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the ground, cupping the backs of your ears. Inhale down, exhale, lift and crunch up. Your chin is lifting up towards the ceiling. If you're gonna go all out, you're gonna come all the way up and then all the way back down. So let's keep it going here. You're not pulling on your legs. You're not cheating. You're lifting up the straight back and lowering back down. You can cross your hands over your shoulders. Bring your elbows to your knees. Come on, lift up. Squeeze those abs. Dig your heels into the ground. We're almost there, 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew, good work. Resting 1 minute here, okay? Record how many sit-ups or crunches you did. Be specific if you did crunches or if you did sit-ups. Same with your push-ups. If you did a modified versus on your toes, that will help you know. Or maybe you did 4 modified and then you did 10 on your toes. Put those down for next time you do it in your fitness test, you can see how much you've progressed. Okay, so our next exercise we're gonna be doing is a plank hold, okay? Now this is a plank hold, this is a max plank hold exercise, okay? So this is an isometric exercise. Isometric exercises are great to do to improve our overall strength, okay? So let's come down to the mat. You can just modify it or on the toes. Elbows underneath the shoulders. You're about a forearm's distance apart with your elbows, okay? I'm gonna lift up on my toes, I'm gonna hold, okay? Your abs are firm, your navel's drawn to the back of the spine. If you're modifying, your knees are down and your back is flat, okay? You're hollowing out that belly. You're pushing your elbows into the ground, so you're engaging your lats, okay? Super important here. And we're holding. If you're up on the toes, you're squeezing those quads, you're squeezing your glutes. Everything is active and strong. Keep breathing, keep holding. You can do this. You've got it. About 30 seconds in. Keep holding 10 seconds. 3. We're right at a minute right here. Reach 1 minute. See if you can go a little bit longer. Keep squeezing. You might be shaking, but that's okay. Keep squeezing those abs up and in. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your glutes. Active in the arms. You're breathing. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna get to 1.5 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna stop there for today, but record wherever you were for that plank hold. Write your max time, okay? We're gonna rest 1 minute. We're gonna do our final exercise. How are you guys feeling? Check in with yourself. Notice how you feel. Feel energized? Do you feel like, how do you feel with your fitness level from the beginning until now? Where do you feel like your needs improvement? Where do you feel like confident? Where's an exercise that you felt like you were strong with? So it's always good to know where our strength lies and where our weakness is. That way we know where we can focus our energy in our workouts. Okay, if you're weaker in your plank, you know you need to work your core more. If you're weaker in doing squats, well, you know you need to add some more squats into your regimen. All right, so the last exercise we're gonna do today is a squat wall sit. So an isometric wall sit. Okay, another great level of building strength. Okay, we all have to walk on our legs, so it's important that they're strong. So let's come on down to our mat, or to a wall, excuse me, and you wanna get your back up against the wall, okay? So your knees are gonna be over your ankles. Your core is tight, your shoulder blades are back and down on the wall, and your hands can come to the wall, but you don't wanna put them on your thighs, okay? You wanna avoid that. We're just gonna hold this here, okay? Your knees are tracking forward, aren't they? And you're squeezing your navel to the back of the spine. We're just gonna hold this isometric contraction here for just 30 seconds. Or more, okay? Shooting for 1 minute, that'd be the ultimate goal, okay? They're gonna feel like they're burning. You're gonna feel those muscle fibers starting to really work, or your legs might be shaking, but embrace it, breathe through it, work through it. You've got this. Keep holding. We've already reached 30 seconds. Right here, we're at 40. 45 seconds. 10 more seconds, we're gonna reach 1 minute. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Woo. Shake out the burn. Awesome, awesome job. Whew. All right, grab yourself some water. Let yourself cool down. Thanks for joining me today on this baseline workout. Come back to this workout in 4 to 6 weeks to test and see if you've gained improvement in these exercises. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.